Get my lab on. Audio test. Audio test. 1 2 1 2. Audio test. 1 2 1 2. Audio test. 1 2 1 2. I think we're good. Okay. Hello. So I'm Kenny, and this is going to be a new video vlog, documentary type thing. I don't know, but I really kind of want to introduce myself first. So, look, it's late January, and I am starting this channel in a very weird time, but I want to give you a little bit of a backstory. So in October, I did my motorcycle, and my name's Kenny. I live in Ontario, and always wanted to get my motorcycle license. So I did it in October of 2024. So it's January 25 now. And I managed to, I went into the MTO and wrote myself the M1 test. And the lady said, well, if you want to get a motorcycle course, you got about 30 days because the last training course is closed for the year. So I was like, well, guess I'm signing up for a motorcycle course. And did very well. And just to preface that, I did get my M1 test way back when, it's in my early 30s maybe. Anyways, always wanted to get a motorcycle or learn how to ride a motorcycle. And my background, I'm Taiwanese. I grew up in Canada, but I was born in Taiwan. And I remember being, I have this very distinct memory of myself piloting a scooter in Taiwan when I was a kid. I probably was like about 5 or 6. And on the streets of Tainan, and my uncle was sitting behind me smoking a cigarette, and I was just taking it for a ride home. And that kind of stuck in my mind. And Taiwan is a very two-wheel friendly kind of place. So I've always enjoyed bicycles. I recently got into e-bikes 4 or 5 years ago, and I just kind of decided, you know, if I was going to do it, I might as well do it now. So, you know, I'm well into my 40s, but just to give you a little bit of background what this channel might be about. I'm a photographer by trade. I have a master's degree in documentary media, and I've spent most of my time as a photographer, freelance. So I'm now a lecturer. I'm a professor in a media creative arts program, and I wanted to spend some time just to kind of put maybe two passions together. So photography, motorcycles, possibly. I mean, who knows? But I wanted to see where it could go, and I want to kind of take you guys on my perspective of how I'm navigating this space, being a motorcycle newbie. So, you know, I've got a Royal Enfield Bullet 350, and some plans for the future. Maybe perhaps we'll give you guys a quick walkthrough of what I think of the Royal Enfield motorcycles. Maybe a little tour of what I've done to the bike so far. I've logged very little butt time on this motorcycle. 550 kilometers. It's due for its first servicing, but I really would like to ride it in to get it serviced. So maybe spring. I'm kind of waiting this winter out, but I want to get this channel up and going, just to give you guys a perspective on like what it might be like if you're diving into motorcycling. And I remember very distinctly one of the guys I was shopping out for motorcycles. This would have been like November, and he very distinctly said, "Look, make sure you fall in love with motorcycling and not speed." And as a guy in my 40s with kids, wife, and a house, I really want to make this journey logical and safe. So I kind of want to just grow this channel and explore what there is to be enjoyed out of motorcycles. Now I'm not a speedy demon guy, and I've got a kayak up there actually, and I've always kind of enjoyed the documentary side of things, and I have an interest in making and telling stories that's hopefully I like where we're at with technology. I'm filming this on a phone. Like you can do very good storytelling with small equipment, and I want to kind of explore that with this channel as well. So I don't really know what direction I want to take with this, but if you have any suggestions, insights, things you want to share with me, I'm happy to take that along. And I think, just to even give you an idea of the statistics I've learned about motorcycling, a lot of people get involved in motorcycling either in their very young years, like 20, and as a Gen Xer, like I think that was a very popular time. I had a few of my friends take up motorcycling in their 20s. But nowadays, I think most people are kind of diving around and picking this up well into their 30s and 40s. And I want to share that perspective with you. I think of all things, I've always enjoyed photography first and foremost is my passion. And kind of as a segue to that, videography came along. And I think these are all very great tools for storytelling, and want to kind of combine that hopefully with things on two wheels. I've always been a big fan of anything on two wheels, and motorcycling I feel like is my end journey on two wheels. I mean, who knows? But I want to kind of put myself out there with all of this and see where this goes. You might have seen the logo, and that's AI generated. Don't really care. I'm going to use it. But it's winter, and I hope to go through at least get a few videos out. And if you have any questions for me, things you like to bring to my attention, I want to just give you guys my journey on how I gotten to this point, and both as a way to like document things, but also share that with you. And I think given what's coming out in the next 4 years, I mean, in the world today, I'm looking for a safe spot to just kind of nestle and dive into. And yeah, so I would love to share. This is where things are going to merge between photography, visual storytelling, and exploring what's out there on two wheels. So this is just a brief introduction, and I'll see you guys maybe later.